Hi, my name is Audrey Diaz-Robles, and I'm a two-time elite coach. I want to thank you so much for tuning in with us here tonight, but I also want to ask you a question. Have you ever felt like this just wasn't the way my life was supposed to turn out? It was supposed to turn out a lot better than this. That's where I was 3 years ago. You see, I graduated valedictorian of my high school class. I went to a great college. I went to what was supposed to be a great job to start what was supposed to be a great career, but it didn't turn out like that. Instead, I went from job to job in which I felt unappreciated, in which I definitely wasn't getting paid what I deserve. And during that time, I got married. I had two gorgeous little boys, but I somehow lost myself. I lost myself into that world, and I lost that ambitious, confident woman that I had within me. And I gained weight. I felt unfulfilled in every area of my life. I didn't even want my husband to look at me. I just wasn't happy with myself until I joined my Beachbody Challenge group. And when I did, I just did what we all do. I started sharing on social media what I was doing. I celebrated the first time I noticed my pants were a little looser. I celebrated with the first 5 pounds that I lost. And everyone was asking me what I was doing, and I kept referring them to my coach. And then I thought to myself, I always ask God for something else that I could do. I don't want to leave my kids. I don't want to get a second job, but I need to take control of my life. I need to earn extra income because let me tell you, it's not a good feeling when your smallest child is wearing his big brother's hand-me-downs and you can't even afford to get him a new pair of pants until the end of the week until you get paid again. I didn't want to feel like that because I knew my kids deserved more. So I became a coach. And thank God that I did, because that week that I became a coach, my husband lost his job. And it went from living paycheck to paycheck to everything being on me. And I didn't know what I was going to do. But I thought to myself, God gave me this opportunity as a coach, and I'm going to take advantage. So I rolled up my sleeves, and that first week, I started sharing with everyone that was asking me, and I made $337 that week as a coach. My goal, honestly, was just to be able to buy groceries and not add another debt to the $12,000 that we already had on our credit card. I didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to change. And I was inspired by some of the team members here in this group today that I heard were doing incredible things. And I thought to myself, why not me? So I worked hard. I'm not going to lie and say that it was an overnight success. That was 3 years ago. And I dedicated myself consistently. When my boys would go to bed, I would put in an hour or 2 hours every night into building relationships, sharing what was working for me, and changing my life in the process. I mean, I was blessed enough that I had this incredible group of people that were trusting me with their health and fitness journey, but because I was helping them with what was working for me, I was getting paid for that. And I'm so grateful to Beachbody and to God for an opportunity that let me do something like that. One of the amazing things about Beachbody is that we're encouraged to dream big, to make goals, to not let the current situation of our lives dictate what we can do with our lives. So I wrote down this list of some goals that I had, which included eliminating my debt, having a certain amount in savings, being able to buy a brand new car without it being a strain on our budget, being able to put my boys in martial arts because, come on, parents, everything we do is for them. And I've been able to do that. I look back at that list and I just want to cry because it's like check, check, check. And 3 years ago, I would have never thought I could do those things, and I am. And next week, we're getting ready to go on a cruise, and it's all expenses paid for. But let me tell you something. My oldest is turning 6 in August, and my husband and I were able to be like, you know what? Let's take them on a Disney cruise. And that's not free. But guess what? We were able to book it. No payment plans, no credit cards because of this opportunity. This past year, I've earned 6 figures on this part-time business because I still have my full-time job. But because of the goal planning, because of my why, I've been able to structure my day so that it all works together, so that my family is still first and I take care of the things that I need to take care of. But this part-time gig is earning me more money than my full-time gig. And I know that this is just the beginning. And I've completely changed as a person. I've rediscovered myself. I've become more confident again. I feel alive every morning instead of every morning wondering, okay, what's it gonna be this week? How am I gonna pay for this bill? And just feeling that negativity that we feel when life is out of control, when we don't have that control over our lives that we feel sometimes. But Beachbody, it's not only the financial success, it's not only the physical transformation, but it's your mindset. Part of what we do as coaches is personally develop every day and just become the kind of people that other people want to be around. We're more positive because we pour into ourselves so that we can pour into others. And all of those things working together is just a total package. So I want to ask you today, do you want to continue to feel like your life is out of control? Like this just wasn't supposed to be it for you? Because it's not. You can change that. I want you to talk to the person that invited you to this group here today and ask them, how can I start? How can I change my life the way you've changed your life, the way the other people in this group have changed their lives? I want to be part of that because it might not be this six-figure income overnight, this six-figure business overnight, but it's going to be something that day by day, week by week, is going to give you the life that you want. And it's going to better your relationship with yourself and your relationship with everybody around you. It's honestly a win-win. But thank you so much for tuning in. Reach out to the person that invited you, and I hope to be calling you our newest team member very soon. Have a blessed day.